You HPI'd it when you bought it, didn't you?
Yeah. Unless you got something bad to tell me.
I've got some news for you, mate. Right, quick draggy run before we hit the town. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
If you can hit a town, it will be unbelievable. I think it will be way better for the video as well. Because the way this echoes is nuts.
Let's go for a little drive through town then.
Yeah.
We are back with another episode of Subscribers Card. Oh, the fella's there, look, he's in the background. He's on it, he's ready. Another episode of Subscribers Cards with fella over my shoulder, NITTY. He's also got a YouTube channel. We're going to talk to him about his car, his YouTube channel. But the reason why he wants to get his car on the channel is because he absolutely loves it, which is perfect, all right? So we're not going to be doing any deals today. Well, we might be. We never know. But we're going to meet him, go check his car out, and hit the road to all the usual stuff, yeah? Let's go to the unit. So, Mizan, thanks for coming down, man.
Appreciate it, thank you for having me.
Thank you. I met you obviously at my car event in 2022,
yeah.
And then you come to my car event this year as well.
Exactly, yeah.
And on both occasions, you was like, Calvin, you've never had an R32 on your channel.
Yeah.
You need to get me on your channel with my R32. Yeah. And my question to you was, do you absolutely love your car?
Yeah.
And your answer was, you do, don't you?
Exactly.
Because for me, that's important. I thought, I don't want to just, you've only had it 5 minutes. And
No, 18 months.
You've had it 18 months.
Yeah.
Wow. And you're like, I absolutely love this car. I think it'd be great for the channel.
Yep.
And I agree, because in fact, I've done a little clip of one. I just had a little look on my channel. 11 years ago, I posted this video of me just in a car. It was a bit of stock at the time, just launching it up the road.
Yeah.
So, let's talk about you for a minute. So you're obviously a German car fan. In fact, let's not even talk about the fact that you're a German car fan. You're a YouTuber, yeah?
Yeah, I am.
I've had a look at your channel. You ain't been too consistent though, have you?
Yeah, so a lot of things in my personal life have happened. That's why the content really stopped. But for 2 years, I was literally on it.
Really?
Back to back, yeah.
Wicked.
But then some things happened in my personal life, which meant I couldn't really spend the weekend shooting, weekdays editing. But I'm slowly getting back to it. So there's a video that I'm about to drop, which you haven't seen yet, but by the time this video goes live, it will drop. And I'm getting back into that consistency now.
Well done, man. Because I'm kind of doing the thing at the minute where I'm just trying to give smaller YouTubers a bit of a boost. So I'm going to be getting a few smaller YouTubers on the channel. So if anyone watching this now knows of any small YouTubers that I've not seen, it's good, man. It's hard work.
It is hard work. And honestly, coming to your show and seeing Jamie from Officially Gas, I saw Matt Armstrong, I saw Ricky, and I saw you guys on stage. It's like, gotta get on it, man.
Yeah, you gotta get on it, man.
Literally,
hashtag on it, innit?
It was the best inspiration that I needed to force myself to think, you know, you need to get onto this. Because I've done the hard part, I've got a small foundation, so I just need to carry it on.
You've literally just got to do it.
Exactly.
Be consistent, be disciplined. Being disciplined is what, in fact, I've got the word discipline on my wall somewhere, down the bottom there. Discipline and sacrifice. Right. So, from a personal point of view, is everything good?
Yeah, everything's all sorted now.
Yeah?
It's all sorted now.
That's good.
But obviously now I'm trying to get my head frame back into editing and shooting. So like I said, I've got one video ready to drop, and funny enough, this upcoming weekend I've got another shoot plan.
Ah,
so
well done, man.
I'm already on it.
Oh, wicked. Are you filming a video today at all?
On this?
With me and you visiting here?
No, because I feel like...
This is the video, yeah?
This is the video. It's not going to be as good as yours, so what's the point?
Oh, come on, man. So, work life. So you're doing a bit of YouTube as probably a hobby, which will hopefully turn into...
Maybe, hopefully, yeah.
And what's your main work role?
I'm an IT consultant. So IT manager for a consultancy company.
Wicked.
Yeah, so that's what I do as my day job. But for me, I live and breathe cars.
You love cars?
Breathe cars, yeah. So, yeah, it all started in 2020 when lockdown happened. That's when I sort of discovered your channel, LLF, JM on Cars, Joe Achilles, and from then on you guys entertained me during lockdown.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I thought, I want a nice car now. I'm sick and tired of driving a 2-litre, saloon and whatnot.
Diesel or whatever, yeah.
And the 135, which you've got outside the Yas Marina, I bought one of them in white, and obviously you made a lot of content on it, and so did Joe. So
Joe done a lot of content.
Exactly, on the M-Lights, exactly. So you guys were my main two people that inspired me to buy the 135. Then I was like, why didn't I buy a 140? There wasn't a lot of comparison between the 135 and the 140. So I was like, let me do a video on that. And then from then I just made other videos, and that was the birth of NITTY.
Yeah, well done, man.
Yeah, that was it.
So then at that point, I'm guessing that's when the R32 comes to life.
I bought I had an R32 alongside that 135, but that one had a bit of a timing chain issue.
Oh, really?
So yeah, it wasn't bad, but it's just like I just wasn't gonna keep it long enough to be invested in. It wasn't clean enough. This is a really clean one. There's no rust or anything on it. So sold that on, and then I sold the 135, and the market was good for selling, but not for buying. For if I'm gonna buy something, I know this is gonna go up in value. So
It's naturally aspirated V6 in a sports hatch.
Exactly.
It's unheard of, isn't it?
exactly.
So we're going to do a car vertical check on this shortly as well. So we're going to test your ability to find a good clean motor.
Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna check my skills here.
So let's talk about the car then. So is it stock?
It's got a stage 1 on it.
Oh, really?
Yes, and I know that because this car hasn't got a cold start. So when you switch the car on, there's no cold
Just
start.
dead.
It's just dead.
I don't like that.
Yeah, I don't like it either, but it's dead. But then I've also done a proper pop and crackle map. It's not a pop and bang map, it's more like overrun.
Okay.
Above 3,000 RPM, when you let off the gas, it just crackles, which you'll see when we go out for it.
Yeah.
It's got a Forge Motorsport intake. In terms of the visual mods, I've gone for OEM Plus because I feel like R32s, when they're fully kitted out, they lose their value, whereas Mark 5 GTIs, on the other hand, you go fully nuts on them and they appreciate for what they are.
Yeah, I agree. It looks nice untouched, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Is the windscreen, is that factory or is that?
No, that's a chameleon. That's a chameleon, yeah.
It's quite nice though, isn't it? It's not too over the top, and it's obviously blue to match.
Exactly, to match
you know,
the
you can get
paint.
different colours, can't you?
Exactly.
I like that.
And then the chrome mirrors to match the wheels and the grille, which I don't know why they didn't do that from factory.
Why did they not do that from factory?
They did it on the Mark 7. So
it looks so right, doesn't it?
It does.
That's how it should be, like, surely.
Exactly.
Stock wheels. They've done 2 different wheel options, didn't they?
Yeah, this is actually an early model, so it actually comes with the other wheels. You know, the straight, the
They're like, almost like multi-spoke.
Yeah, but this is the, I wouldn't call it a facelift, but the later model. But these will look better, so it's got these wheels now.
Yeah.
It's got the dynamic indicators for the wing mirrors.
Nice.
And at the back, I've got Skyline modded tail lights.
Okay. Yeah, because we were just talking about these because we gave away a Golf GTI on Planet of Dreams.
Yep.
Oh, there you go. They just blinked then. Yeah, that's quite a common mod on these. They do look really good, don't they?
But the reason why I went for this is I didn't want it to be obvious that the lights have been tampered with. So if I switch the lights off, you wouldn't actually know that I've done this mod.
Yeah, go on, turn them off. Yeah, they look really.
You can't tell that they've been opened up. Those rings have been put in, and they're still cherry, which is obviously another thing about the Edition 30 and the R32.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I've got a reverse camera that pops out the boot.
That's nice, isn't it? Yeah. That was quite a big thing back in the day when these come out.
Yeah, so I retrofit that in.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, I retrofit it in.
What, do they not have it then?
Not on the Mark 5.
But on the Mark 6s they started doing it?
Mark 6, I think, yeah, potentially.
No,
but
what?
7's 100%.
So hold on, get in now and put it in reverse. I'll stand at the back with the camera. That's wicked, I didn't know that. Right. That is unreal. And then you've got a thing in...
Yeah.
That is sick. I love it that you've done that.
The other thing as well is this head unit got Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, which is nice in a car of this age. It's got a big sub in the back as well. So it's literally got everything. Carbon monoxide.
Yeah. No, do you know what? Well, you just done a little cold, well, not cold start, you just started it there, give us an idea of what it sounds like.
Yeah.
It does sound bloody good, doesn't it?
It does. That's the only good thing about...
Hold on, has it got stock cats in it?
It's got everything apart from a resonator. So funny thing, I bought this car with a Scorpion exhaust.
Okay.
And I bloody hated it. It used to drone like nothing, and it wouldn't sing. This car's all about, you know, the high-end sing, but it wouldn't sing. It was more deeper. So I put the original exhaust back on. Those are new tips because the original tips are too small, and the resonator delete. And I've been through pretty much every exhaust up. Even in Miltech, I've seen one, and this is the best setup. Stock exhaust, res delete. That's it.
Okay. That's
all you need, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
So power-wise, what is it? So they're at 250 from factory?
250. Honest truth is, people say stage 1 is like 270, but I wouldn't think that. I'd say it's maybe 260, 265, 265.
Okay.
I wouldn't be over generous with the power figures.
Nah. Because they're an actually aspirated
Exactly.
engine.
You're not. I mean, E92 M3s, people do stage 2 plus, and they're like get like 8 horsepower more.
Yeah.
So how would I expect 15 horsepower out of this?
Yeah, you're right.
And this is an aging block because it's taken out the Mark IV. They literally made no modifications. They slapped into a Mark 5 pretty much.
I always thought that was a little bit of a disappointment with these
100%.
because they went from a Mark 4 to a Mark 5, which everyone was excited about.
Yeah.
I know Honda done it with a Civic Type R.
I was about to just say that it's the exact
the
same thing with the
EP3 to the
K20.
FN2, and then the EP3 was a wonderful car,
Yeah.
and the FN2 was a better car, but they kept the same engine.
Exactly.
And in like a Range Rover or something, and if they kept like the old 3-litre diesel engine, it don't matter.
Exactly.
When you're a petrol head and you love that type of car, you're looking forward to a newer block, aren't you?
Exactly, but that's the thing. So I've reviewed, okay, this car had a flat battery at the time, but I've reviewed an R32 against a Passat R36. And if you watch that video, I believe that they should have put an R36 lamp in this, so this should have been the Golf R36. Or at the very least, the Mark 6 shouldn't have been the 2-litre 4-cylinder.
Yeah.
That should have been the R36.
Yeah.
The final hurrah before they said goodbye to the VR6. So this is it. This is the last, well, naturally the R36 is, but as a Golf, this is the last thing.
This is the last VR engine.
Yeah, the Mark 3 used to have the 2.8 VR6.
Yeah,
so
of course.
The Corrados used to have them.
Yeah, you know, didn't you? Yeah, you're right.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And VWs used to make crazy engines. I mean, you had a W8 Passat not long ago.
Yeah, I've done a video on that.
This is what I'm saying, like VW were crazy when it came to engines.
They were.
They used to fit crazy. I mean, this car can't fit a traditional V6 up front. It's actually a VR6.
Yeah, so they're built slightly different. They're a bit closer. The V's
it's
closer.
a V straight 6,
yeah,
if that makes sense.
So they almost sit in line, don't they?
Exactly.
I actually had a Mark 3 VR6 as one of my first cars, man. And at the time, my brother Leon had a Corrado VR6, funny enough.
And they sound amazing.
Sound so good.
So good, isn't it? You're not breaking the speed limit, but you sound
like you are. You sound like you are.
Exactly.
And that's what I'm looking forward to getting out of this, because that's what these cars are known for.
Yeah.
They sound good.
That's all you buy it for.
Exactly that. So let's jump in it. We'll do a car vertical check, because that's the standard thing on the channel. I will link them in the description below as well. We'll do a car vertical check, just go through a few things on the interior, and then we'll hit the road, yeah?
Let's do it.
Should we do draggy time?
Yeah, I don't mind.
Yeah? Yeah. We'll do it, man. We'll do it. Cool.
Is the key in the ignition? No? Here it is.
Let's start the engine, let it get warm, and then do the car vertical.
It's already warm.
Oh, is it? Yeah. Right, in that case then, let's do this car vertical stuff first, yeah?
Yeah.
I like that head unit, by the way.
Oh, but yeah, the head unit is good because of this factor alone. This is a £1,500 head unit from 2015. And there's no lag or anything when you use it.
That's so good. I always think this with older cars, it's good to bring them up to modern standards.
Like where do we start? Just drop the lot in the
The sound system's good, isn't it?
Yeah, because it's got
you said the sub in the back.
So basically the rear speakers, they've been unwired, and all the bass comes from the boot.
Okay. So that's just doing one drop only,
exactly.
just the boot.
So audio, like, sort of vocal and then bass. Because I went to a car audio security specialist, and he said that's how proper audio files are. They want the vocal to come from the front and the bass to come from the back.
Yeah.
So the guy who owned it before me did all of this, and I'm guessing that's what his intentions was.
You got crisp sound quality now.
Crisp,
But a simple head unit upgrade can actually, I know you're talking about speakers, but sorry, I was going to say the simple head unit upgrade, you've got DAB radio, I guess, you've got Waze on there, you've got your car connectivity, all that sort of stuff. It is good. And you added that camera on the back, which is even better.
Yes, exactly.
Right, let's have a look at car vertical then. So
this didn't have parking sensors as well, by the way.
Oh, you put them on?
Yeah, I retrofitted them.
Really?
Body colours,
They look neat, don't they?
Yeah.
That's wicked. So I will link car vertical in the description below. Use my code CTD to get a little discount on your check. Let's have a little look. So you HPI'd it when you bought it, didn't you?
Yeah, it's HVAC clear.
Yeah?
Yeah, unless you got something bad to tell me.
Okay, well, I've got some news for you, mate.
I know it's not bad news.
It's good news, it's
Yeah,
fine.
I know.
So if we have a little look through, what's the mileage on now?
90 something.
I've got the keys there, haven't I?
95.
Yeah, it's not stolen. Mileage is all good. It's got no financial or legal issues.
No
damage, no previous damage. Mileage is very consistent. Looks like it had a little bit of a chill moment, probably in lockdown, like most cars did.
Yeah, well, probably me, to be fair. This ain't my daily.
I was going to ask you that to you daily drive it.
I can't daily yet. It's bad on fuel.
They are so bad on fuel, aren't they?
But the thing is though, right? The thing is though, I bought another car because of your content on them. The Mark II ST Focus. It was worse than this.
Yeah, car vertical's all good.
Yeah.
There, I will show an example of a crashed R32. I'm sure there's plenty out there. Obviously, I'd recommend you do your checks because you just don't know sometimes what you're buying. So, link it in the description below. Right, let's hear this thing start again. What's the... Sounds good, by the way. Sounds wicked, doesn't it?
It does.
What's the thing up on the dash here?
So that is a head-up display that I put in because under 50 miles per hour, you can't. This needle's all the way rock bottom. That gives me a bit more indication as to what the temperature is. Does that make sense? Oh,
really? Does it do anything else? Does it tell you speed?
It can, but it speeds a few miles per hour. So I just use it on cooling temperature. One of my biggest things I hate about cars, modern cars, is they don't have oil temperature. It's only coolant.
Yeah.
So I still don't know oil temperature. And one thing about this car with the timing chain, which is the biggest issue with it, is obviously premature wears. If you're cold and you're booting it, it's going to wear the chain out. So I like knowing my car's warm before I do anything.
Yeah, of course. It's a must, isn't it? You're right. There's a lot of so many cars don't have oil temperature gauges, do they?
Exactly. It's all coolant. Even that 135.
And coolant means nothing because it gets warm straight away.
Exactly.
Doesn't it?
Even that 135 you got over there, I had a full cooling mishap on that car, and I had no idea because that car doesn't have a coolant temperature gauge.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yes.
It's actually weird.
They'll rather tell you what MPG you're getting on the bottom of the. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, exactly that. You've actually done so much to this car, then, haven't you? Even like putting that on.
Yeah.
So you done the stereo as well?
No.
Did it come with that?
Yeah, it came with it.
So it's got the stereo, but it's got loads of things. I always talk about this sort of stuff a lot. I like creature comforts.
Yeah.
It's obviously got factory heated seats. It's got leather as well, which
full leather. Yeah.
That was optional actually. They come with cloth as well, don't they?
They come with cloth seats, and then you got the Recaro wingback seats. They come in cloth and leather as well.
Yeah, but they were so rare, weren't they?
Yeah, and they're too expensive. So if I had the wingbacks in my car, it adds £2 to the value of the car. And the problem you've got is not everyone can afford it. Because then when you go to the market, you got to charge you got to charge extra £2, and I'm sure you know as a trader, sometimes it's not worth having that spec because it makes it harder to shift. Yeah,
saleability is sometimes better at a lower price.
Exactly, because not everyone values it. So maybe if someone wants it, they can retrofit. It's not that hard.
Yeah, of course.
So let them deal with it. Why should I have it and then be stuck with it? You know?
Yeah. So what's your plan then? You plan on keeping hold of it? You don't want to sell it?
No. So I've had it for 18 months. So I had the 135, which was a faster car. The ST was pushing about 280. So I'm at a point where I need something a bit. I want something a bit more faster. I'm a bit bored of the speed. I'm not bored of the noise. And one thing that's really bothering me is road tax on this car is for this year was £695.
I was going to ask you, so what year is the car?
This is a 56.
So it's the higher road tax.
Higher road tax, man. And I had a 55 plate before the other one. So I was only paying £340 for that one.
Hold on, it's something, sorry.
Oh, it's my steering wheel lock.
Oh, right. You got a steering wheel lock as well. You're on it, I've got everything covered.
Yeah, this lock.
Yeah, so it's the higher tax bracket.
Higher tax bracket. So the problem I've got is 695. It's the same road tax bracket as an E92 M3 C6, and I can't justify it anymore because it keeps going up every year. When I bought it, it was closer to 600. Now it's 700. So I just need a V8 in my life. I've done 6 cylinders.
So that's the plan, yeah?
Yeah, I've had a 5-pop, which is the ST. Had the straight 6, 135. I've got the VR6 here. So next is a V8.
You've got to have a V8. I say it all the time, every petrol head needs to own a V8.
Maybe a V10.
V10 would be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah, if I can get the right one.
I just literally clicked it into sports, by the way, and it just downshifts.
Yeah.
I see what you mean about the sound. It sounds good.
Put the windows down, get the noise in. And then...
yeah.
The pops and crackles.
Sounds so good, doesn't it?
It's better to put it in manual. You get way more control. So if you... There we go.
It sounds so good, doesn't it?
Let off. And then put your foot down again.
What about if we go up with them and then put the back ones down?
Yeah, back on.
That's a bit rubbish for us, but... Even the throttle response is so instant, isn't it?
The natural aspirate, isn't it?
Yeah.
It sounds amazing. This setup is literally the best setup you can get. If you go to a more urban area, that's where this car really shines because it bounces off all the buildings.
Yeah. I can imagine you driving through town.
Yeah, driving through town is the best. In rural areas, is no point. I mean, you're probably gonna make a cow give birth early or something.
Yeah.
The noise is this, but
scares some horses.
Yeah, but when you do in urban areas, it's more crazy because the way it echoes and everyone twists their neck.
Yeah,
Because they just think, what on earth
Like,
is
what
coming?
is going
What is
on?
coming?
C63 AMGs are the best for that.
That's what I'm saying.
That's a
So-
good V8 to buy.
Let's not ruin my plans yet. Let's not give away too much of what I plan. But yeah,
Let's talk about your plans with YouTube, because I think that's why I wanted to get you down. I wanted to know what your plans are. I want to know if you're going to be consistent. I know you mentioned that you want to do it. Do you really want to do this, man?
yeah,
It's hard work.
It is
bloody hard work.
It's a lot of hard work.
Don't underestimate.
The
I know
thing is,
you,
I've done the hard work for 2 years. It's just in the last 6 months or so
Because of your-
because
fair
of my
enough.
personal circumstances.
Yeah, okay,
But
cool.
I've got good people around me that have even said to me like, we know you as Carnity. What are you doing? Like,
Yeah.
you got people that like want to watch your content. Like, they're telling me, I like watching your stuff. Where's your stuff? So I've got good people around me that are literally even telling me you to get onto it.
Pushing you, encouraging you.
So, like, literally, that's why I'm shooting that video on Saturday. And
You've got this other one that you've ready to upload as well.
Exactly. So
Maybe wait for them.
and the fellas behind this, which you met on the event.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, you've got the
TRL.
cap there as well.
Yeah, exactly. So
You've got good people around you.
good people
That's
around me.
important.
Exactly. Yeah, if you can hit a town, it will be unbelievable. I think it will be way better for the video as well, because the way this echoes is nuts.
All right.
So if you
We can spin it around and go through a town.
go through town, honestly, your cameras will even capture the front, will capture people twisting the necks. It's
Right.
gonna be crazy.
Let's go for a little drive through town then.
Yeah.
Right, quick draggy run before we hit the town. Ready? 3, 2, 1. I'm just gonna stamp it. Stamp the throttle. This is where this car is gonna suffer. There's also 2 of us. We've got a passenger.
Yeah.
Several days later.
Let's have a little look.
I'm not gonna.
Oh.
It's gonna be bad, I know it. It's a heavy car as well, and then it ain't got the punch because it's NA.
Because it's NA, I know. This is where these. It's not too bad. I don't know how it's going to fall on the draggy leaderboard, but we will have a look shortly. But 70 mile an hour, verified time of 7.7.
That's bad. That's bad.
It sounded good though.
It sounded good. That's it.
Well, if you go to the leaderboard
Oh yeah, sure.
and look where 7.74 falls,
7.74.
tell me what cars are next to it.
Mark 7 GTD.
A Mark 7 GTD.
Yeah.
What time did that do?
Mark 7 and Corsa VXR, the Nürburgring one.
What time did that do? The Corsa?
The Corsa 7.73 to 7.74.
Oh wow, so it's almost identical to a Nürburgring Corsa VXR with no passenger. How do you feel about that?
Do you want me to hop out and you do it?
We should really, for the benefit of the video, but we're not going to. But we're not here to prove performance.
No, well, listen, it's a slow car. I accept it. I accept it. I'm not even going to argue.
I know.
By modern standards, it's slow. But it is what it is.
It is what it is. Right, let's go turn some heads in town, yeah?
Let's do it.
Right, we're in the lovely town of Old Stratford. We ain't going to do no DMO shook cam or nothing like that, yeah? We're going to do it. We're going to be polite.
Yeah.
We're going to be respectful.
Yeah.
But this car does make a bit of noise. So if
Manual mode's the best.
manual mode's the best,
You
yeah?
can control it. So drop down to gear 2 or 1. And then if you use it.
Even it's just so nice.
It
isn't
is. I don't want to gain any heart attacks, Captain, alright? I don't want the insurance for the liability, alright?
We're blaming you. This is your idea. Even that, what we're doing, 2,500 revs.
Yeah.
Second gear. Go down to first.
Yeah, go for it. This will say it echoes now, innit? You feel the echo. So now the crackles are even sounding better.
Yeah, it sounds good.
Deeper, they have a deeper tone.
Yeah.
So even when you're doing the A road, I was thinking it doesn't sound that great because it's not echoing.
To me, it sounded good, but it does.
Yeah.
I agree with you. It sounds
Yeah.
a lot better now.
Yeah.
How bad is it over speed bumps?
It's actually really good. That's a hot jinx stack.
Yeah.
Let's go back to the noise. Give it a bit of a blip.
He's loving it.
Yeah,
He's got his flowers.
The higher the revs you downshift,
The more you're gonna get.
The more crackles it does. So
should
the
we do it
higher
first?
the higher the revs. Let go. You see that? The lower the rev, the less crackles. The higher the rev, the more crackles.
That guy was proper staring.
Yeah,
We should have put a camera in the back.
yeah. It would have been nice if we got a third party view.
The girls are giving us dirty looks.
Yeah. It's not really a boy racer's car though, an R32. It's more of a gentleman's car if you ask me.
He's happy.
Yeah,
with
he's
that.
happy. He
loving
likes it. You do get a lot of people that love an R32.
Yeah, there's lots of R32 fans out there.
Massive, and because you know, with smaller displacement, electric, people love these. The big engine in a hatchback. The only car I can think of better than this would be the Clio V6.
Yeah, but that
They put the bloody engine in the boot.
I know. That's a cool car.
That is a very cool car. Rear-wheel drive as well, because engine's already in the back.
Yeah. So let's end it on your channel. So you're getting back on it.
I'm getting back on there.
The car Nitty name, we've talked about this, and you said to me, Calvin, have you not heard of the word Nitty? And I was like, now, I must be getting old.
Yeah. Well, Ricky got it when he met me, so
Ricky's a bit more, I don't know, a bit more with it than me, maybe.
Yeah, I think that's probably the best way to describe it, yeah. So Nitty means, so two reasons. There's the nitty-gritty aspect of it.
Of course, the nitty-gritty, yeah.
So there's that aspect. And then Nitty also means addict, or
addict.
Yeah, addict. I think that's the best way to say it. So if you're a nitty, you're an addict.
You're an addict, yeah.
Usually it's related to a substance, and my substance is cars. So think of that.
So you put a positive spin on it, and
exactly,
I like that.
Exactly.
I like that.
So that's basically the name of it.
Cool, I like that, man. I love it. So I will link your channel in the description below. In fact, we've got a little tunnel here.
Yep, go for it. Low gear. The downshifts are amazing, aren't they? They're amazing.
Yeah, they're amazing.
That's why it's bad on fuel, because that's all you end up
That's
doing.
all you want to do.
Yeah.
That's just literally just
all
throwing fuel in.
That's all you want to do.
So we're all going to sit back and watch you flourish now. Yeah, that's the plan.
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Well done, man. Keep
Thank
on
you for
it.
inspiration. Because honestly, I needed that kick in the backside.
We all do sometimes.
Yeah.
And I hope that kick in the backside gives you the kick you need, and you deserve it as well,
Thank you, I
man. You
appreciate
love
it, man.
cars. You're doing your thing. You're a supporter as well.
Yes.
You're out here doing cars. You need to do it, don't you? It's a no-brainer.
I agree.
Get on it. Cool. So yeah, I'll link the channel, Car Nitty channel in the description below. I'll also link Car Vertical in the description below, and your Instagram.
Yeah, car.nitty.
Easy as that.
Yeah, easy as that.
And all I'm going to ask everyone to do now is hit like, hit subscribe, and all the way around, all the way around. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.